have sold this company without this one single meeting. Shh! I have to go, otherwise Nina and Erwan are gonna be pissed off.
A French entrepreneur,
the CEO of Lemlist.
Entrepreneur pas comme les
Guillaume
autres.
These guys have grown from nothing. You're like getting to crazy numbers.
while remaining bootstrapped and profitable.
150
Hey
million.
Jay,
It's a beautiful day in Paris. Back in 2019, I was invited pretty much all over Europe to speak at conferences about lemlist growth, how we managed to build such a strong community so quickly, especially in B2B, so business to business. Step by step, we got even more like opportunities, which was quite exciting. And there is one that I want to chat about. That one meeting that allowed me to sell another project. For those of you who know us, you know our main project, which is Lemlist, which is making the most money, where we crossed actually 10 million in annual recurring revenue recently. But at the beginning of 2019, we actually started another project that was called Lempod. Lempod was a tool allowing people to get even more visibility on their LinkedIn posts. So we started that project just as a side project in the same way we were making money with Lemlist, meaning selling subscriptions. Let's get back to that meeting in a conference. I was speaking all over Europe, and one time in Slovenia, I met with that guy, Thomas Smal, who was basically telling me about his company. And this is the time I realized that that was something I didn't know about at all, called the website broker. A broker is basically an intermediate that will allow you to find buyers for your potential software. When I thought about selling a company, for me, it was pretty straightforward. It was either you being acquired by like a huge company, or basically doing an IPO and hence becoming public. But I never thought that there were actually people buying companies out there. And the truth is, you have tons of people who are buying companies, and for very different and specific reasons. For example, you have a lot of entrepreneurs who made money, selling their company, who are acquiring new business in order to grow them, and then after that, sell them. You have the private equity firm, which are basically like a group of people who are managing money for others. They are acquiring companies, helping them grow, and then afterwards you have two options. Either they flip the company. Flipping a company is basically when you acquire a company, then you either fire some people, make it basically more profitable, or just adjust the resource, or even make it scale. And then once you've done it, you decide to sell it again at a much higher price. So some private equity firms are really focused on that. Others, because they are managing so much money, their goal is to actually create even more value with the money. And hence, what they do is simply keep growing the business and build a huge portfolio of companies. But getting back to that meeting with Thomas, he was telling me that actually, no matter the size of your business, there are people out there who are buying it. His goal is pretty simple with his company, is to essentially find so many buyers that every time he has someone in his network who wants to sell his company, he can put you in touch with the right buyer. For me, it was just eye-opening at that time, because I didn't know it was possible to actually sell a company like this. So in December 2019, I realized that actually the money we were making on Lempod, down the line, if we wanted to sell, it would actually be something that we can do. A few months after meeting with Thomas, I actually had a chat with Vianney and François, because we realized that managing multiple projects at that time was quite difficult, and we wanted to do something a bit differently so we can focus on Lemlist. I told them about that meeting, about the fact that I thought we had the potential to sell Lempod, and they were okay with it. So I contacted Thomas, and from that meeting, he found us a buyer in a couple of months, and the deal was done. In September 2020, we actually sold our first business thanks to that one meeting. The lesson here is you don't know what you don't know.
But see, they don't know that we know that they know.
So it's always super important to meet as many people as you can. That way, you'll be able, down the line, to have this type of huge opportunities where eventually you can even sell a business, make good money out of it, and really learn new things, which in the end is the most important thing of all. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to join our family of ambitious entrepreneurs, you just have one thing to do. Send me $1,000. No, I'm just kidding. Just hit the subscribe button. It's free, and we're all very friendly people. Talk to you soon. Take care.